Hello everyone, welcome to MindMap. And I know the first question that's popping in your head must be, why did I change the name from Stoner Didi to MindMap? Well, to know the answer, please keep watching the video because as I go on, I'm going to explain what has been happening with me and why did I change the channel's name, why am I going to change myself. I really don't know what is wrong with this year. 2003 has been the worst year for me and I really don't know why is it so. It rhymed, but it's true. I am so very much flabbergasted at everything that is happening with me from the beginning. You will never believe. Well, let me begin. In January, we had this big fat Indian wedding. My elder sister was getting married, and it was a very big deal for my family, for me as well, because she is my, I mean, I take her as an idol. So she was just getting married, so I had to be on my feet all the time. Well, it was a very grand kind of festival for us, and when it was, it was just over. We were very sad and we came back home and the work life began and we were like, okay, this is going to go on for the rest of our lives, and we were okay with it. But you won't basically imagine what happened next. In February, 13th of February, I'll never forget that day. The bus I got on was going to maybe Park Street area or someplace else. I really don't remember right now. But I was supposed to get down at the Newtown stoppage. What happened next was just unimaginable. The bus just goes straight and it hits a pillar, a metro pillar. And for the moment, I was just blank. And I really couldn't remember where did I belong from, what is my name and all that, because I can only tell you one thing, that if someone gives me a camera and just tells me how to direct an accident, a bus accident mainly, I'd be able to do it perfectly because I have been that witness to the thing. But in a very, if I talk in a very serious note, in a very serious way, I must obviously tell you guys that this is not done. The bus drivers, they make minimum wages. The conductors, they have this kind of, they have this pressure that we need to get more and more people in our bus. So for that, maybe the people are just hanging, but they won't care. They are going to just pull as much public they can get inside the bus. And after that, it's simple physics, because if you are trying to make a turn and you have many people in the bus and you are not making the turn at the correct time, so the bus won't be able to take the weight, right? I mean, I do not know physics, but I could feel it, like the driver was turning the wheel leftwards, but I could actually feel that the bus had its own will and the bus wanted to go towards the pillar, and it just went straight on and it hit the pillar. And after it did hit, I was in a complete turmoil. I really did not know what to do. I had to go. I knew that there were people around me, and the men were very good. The women were the worst because they were like, everything has happened to us. Please look at us. Please look at us. But the men were like, they had cuts and bruises all over, but they were asking other women and other children that whether, are you okay? Are you okay? Men are, I would say, I'm not just being biased, but I've seen things and it has made me understand and realize that men are far better than women. Anyway, women may basically call me anything they want to, but I don't care. The thing is, I saw it myself well, and for you, I'm just leaving one picture that what happened to me so that you can also see. This was me the first day. And then what happened with me for the next few days was extremely crucial, because people had to be very vigilant and the doctors were always testing whether I am being able to see properly or not. Well, February was a big deal for us, for my family. We had to cope with the entire issue and then get ready for the next month. Well, it did not end there. Just after February comes March, and only that month maybe I had that sanctity within me so that I could just sit at my home and have a good time. Maybe I used to feel that that small pang that something has happened with me, and I could not actually take that pain within, because I still cannot be on the first seat of a car, and I seriously cannot take one person just pushing on the brake suddenly. I really cannot take it, because I get self-conscious and I try to grab everything in front of me. It has happened with me, and it's going to leave me traumatized for the rest of my life. But there again, we have nothing to do with it, because this is how the system works, and buses are going to be run like that. We cannot change it, because we have accidents like this happening all the time, but no one cares. No one talks about them as well. Well, if you want to see what happened to the bus, then I'm literally going to share the link in my description, so that you can actually visit. That's another blogger or something. I basically archived all those videos for you to watch, so that you can also see this can happen to anyone traveling by public buses and all. Well, that is the story of me in February. If we skip back to April, if we leave March and then we skip to April, on 13th on 15th of April, I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit, I'm blabbering a lot maybe, but these things are still fresh in my head, so it is going to take a lot for me to just bring them all out one by one. So the next thing that happened with me on 15th of April was I realized that I had an ingrown abscess in my body, and it was hugely painful, and I was crying like hell. And I still remember it was Poila Boishak, and my parents had thought that, okay, it's a nice time, we are going to have a nice time in the house. We had mutton cooked, we had pulao cooked and everything. We had every party material in the house, but I was crying like hell. And my parents realized that it's time that they should take me to a doctor, and I went. I had my USG done, and what came out was very grotesque. I had an ingrown abscess in my body which had to be removed immediately. So on 15th of April, I got the results. I got checked, and then on 17th, I got my surgery. So I really did not have the time to breathe or even understand what is wrong with me. I got a surgery, and I was just discharged on maybe 18th or 19th, 18th maybe, no, 19th it was. I came home, and the dressing, it continued, and a nurse came to me, and she was very kind, so polite. The doctors were also very good. I would never say that the doctors and the nurses, they had done everything possible. But the thing is, I have this, I don't know, I have this bad luck going on with me. I don't know, there is this shadow over my head, and it's not just going away, and I don't see it going away soon. Well, the next thing that happened with me is I thought that maybe I'll recover, I'll be okay, I'll just I'll continue with my daily chores, and I'll be fine in a while. But no, it really didn't happen like that. In a matter of like 2 months, the abscess relapsed. And now I'm still taking all the medications, and I have a surgery this coming Monday. So this is my life now. I really don't know whether I ever deserved it, but then again, I think that there are many people of my age, maybe they're toiling more with many other things. So somewhere I feel that I'm lucky. I at least have my parents with me. They are always supportive. And the most important part is I have been on a journey. I can actually tell you that if someone is watching this for, if you want to get that kind of, motivation, I would say nothing can be more motivational than being hurt. Because when you are hurt, and you are hurt like hell, you practically realize that nothing else matters other than your body, your health, your well-being. That is the most important thing that you need to care about. Nothing else really matters, because I have been so careless with myself all my life. I never realized that it could actually happen to me. But now I am on medication, and I know how it feels all the time. So I would like each and every woman, especially women, because we women are obviously not very much careful about our own health. So I would like all the women to check themselves properly for any ingrown abscess or lumps or anything of that sort. And men, please do take care of your women, because it is necessary, because women have to go through a lot every month, and they have this menstrual thing which takes away a lot from the body. So if she doesn't get that much attention, the vitamins that she needs and every kind of medicine that is essential to her, she might perish. I mean sooner than you. So you will have to maybe just burn her in a chulli. So if you don't want that, that's very practical. I'm being very practical. It might sound harsh, but it is true. You need to take care of a woman. And being a woman, you should be very careful of your own health. Well, the next thing that I would like to say is, for the past few days I have been thinking about one thing, that why am I going to change the name and why should I change the name of the channel. Well, I thought a lot. I literally brainstormed and I came up with a few ideas. Like, I want to ask you people, do we keep albums anymore? Do we have albums? Like, no, we do not have any kind of albums at our house, right? So it is, in a way, the Facebook, the apps, all these social media apps, these things, basically, I am a bit flustered with all the things in my head because I want to get them out in this single video. Well, you need to keep calm and listen to me, and do not think that I'm going to talk in English all the time, because I'm also not very comfortable with this foreign language. I'm going to come back to Bengali very soon, but just because this video was solely about health and my issues and everything, I wanted to make this universal so that everyone can understand. Well, the next thing that I would like to say is, yes, the thing I was saying already, I would like to continue is, I had to change the name of my channel because I started my channel when I was like 17 or 16, and I had no practical idea of the world. Not 17 or 16, that's a far-fetched story. Maybe 6 to 7 years back, which would be like, do the math, but I'm not going to tell you my age right now, okay? Go to my Facebook channel and pata kar lo. The thing is, like, I realized that Stoner Didi was something which I associated myself with when I was younger. But since I have grown up, or I think that I'm growing up, so I need a name, an identity, somewhere I could just relate myself with. And I realized it's very hot. So I realized it's good that I change my name. And since this entire thing is about like mind mapping our situation, since we do not, that's why I was talking about albums. Since we do not have albums anymore, we do not keep our memories in a place. So it is, in a way, my memory graph. So if you really want to be a part of it, subscribe my channel, show me some love. But the thing is, I am here for you. I am here for myself. I'm here for the entire, like, I won't say generation, people might get offended, but the thing is, like, this is just a journey. This channel is about a very small, or maybe if I live long, then it's going to be a long journey, but this is about my journey and my mind. So maybe I'm going to talk about mental health, I'm going to talk about my own health, I'm going to talk about the healths of my parents, and maybe I'm going to share other things as well, like food, photography, anything that that might be my USP at the moment. So it obviously changes with time, right? Like, once upon a time I used to be a very genuine kind of a film buff and everything, and now I have realized that you have to be all the other things at once. So maybe my channel is going to map that for you people, so that you do not feel left out, each and every one of you who are coming to my channel to learn, or maybe not learn, maybe have some enjoyment, have some entertainment. So you people are not going to get, sad about the fact that this girl is just making it all about herself. I think that mind map is going to have a better future than Stoner Didi, because Stoner Didi was whimsical and mind map is going to be much more profound. And with that, I would like to say thank you for listening to my blabberings all the way, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you like the things I do, if you like what I have just told you, please do not stop showing your love. Keep on commenting, sharing my videos, and I hope to see you soon. Like, not face to face, but I'll come back with another video, and maybe that will be in Bengali. So I love my language, and I'll be coming back to my own language only, because I really don't like to be colonized in my mind. Anyway, thank you for watching this, and I love you.
পায়ের বেগেই পথ।